Okay, sir. Good evening, everyone. So, how are you all? Yes, good evening, everyone. I hope all are here only. Am I audible to all?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible. I believe you should also look into your chat box.
Yes, sir. Simultaneously, same. Uh, is my screen visible to all?
Not yet, ma'am. Yeah,
Now
now
is
it
it
is.
visible?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, all first, I welcome all of you. So today, just we'll talk about a very important topic. But before it, I would like to share one screen with all of you that all we are the educators, facilitators, and we are doing a great job. And in recent scenario, as we are in 21st century, and we say that if we teach today as we taught yesterday, we rob students of tomorrow. Means now the requirement of each one has changed. Means prior we are using the traditional method and all that, but now we can see that the uh, globalization has changed the requirement of everyone, and we need to change our methods, we need to improve ourselves, and that's the thing that we have to accept the changes what is going on in our surrounding. So today, before beginning, I will just ask to you that what gamification tools and platform you have used in your teaching or learning experience. Means many changes are going on today, and we are finding that the we have to grab the attention of the students, because the spend time of the student has become very less, and to increase that, what we can do, what new methods we can implement. So one of them is the gamification. So just share it. What methods are you using to engage the students? Yes, you can unmute yourself and you can share. And if you would like to mention in the chat box, that also you can use it. Yes, anyone here who want to share something? Yes, my audience is very smart. I know all are the knowledgeable persons here. So just any method which you are implementing, you can share.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We usually am science teacher here. We usually
Okay.
take them to lab demonstration method. We usually use to teach most of
Okay.
the things. We demonstrate the experiments and we usually teach most of the things. And usually anything starting with the hook activity, one or the other activity we use. There we
Okay.
involve the students and students will do the activity based on that. We ask question and that's we introduce the topic concepts like that. This
Okay, so
method we
learning
use.
by doing, you are saying, ma'am, right? Means
Yeah,
you
yeah,
are
yeah,
asking them to
yeah,
do something first and then they are
yeah,
implementing. Okay, very
yeah.
nice, ma'am. Yes.
Okay.
Mona ma'am has shared that she used the word search, that crosswords, code. Very good, ma'am. That the new technology you have grasped and you are implementing in your teaching. Anyone else who want to share something?
Yeah, hi, good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am.
Kanika this side. As I'm a pre-primary teacher, so we mostly use experiential learning, like
Okay.
the same like doing learning by doing. We experience the things, child experience the thing, and then they learn more when they feel, then they touch, then they experience the particular topic. They learn, they absorb more.
Yeah, very true, ma'am. Kanika ma'am has said that yes, the small kids they grasp the knowledge when they get own experience. Yes. Thank you, Kanika ma'am, for sharing. Yes, anyone else? good to see that the today's educators have advanced and they are using the new technology, and they are implementing it. So my today's topic is gamification in education. So gamification is not uh, and we should not be think about only fun. Means it's not the way that we are just playing a game and creating the fun among the students. It's more than that. So today's takeaways of the uh, session is that we will know today what is the gamification in education, then what are the benefits of the gamification in education, what is the trending role of technologies for gamification in education, because today we have seen that the world is changing drastically, and same way the education field is also not remain untouched. CBSE also has forced that yes, the experiential learning the children should get, and the different examples of gamification in education that we will see today, and what are the tips which we can implement while using the gamification in e-learning. So let's talk about first, and I would like to know first that why do we play games? Means when we were the small, that time from the early childhood, we like to play games, and even today also you have seen that the children, when we talk about the games, they become very excited. So just answer me that why do we play games?
Ma'am,
Yes.
it in mainly when we have games, it increases the spirit of team spirit among children, other
Very,
than entertainment.
yes, very nice, Deepa ma'am. Anybody else? First of all, we say that yes, we play games for fun, but apart from that, many things we learn from the games. And many times you have seen that when the children play the game, they become the addictive. Means if they have the schedule that yes, 4 to 6 they have to play games, then they will go and they will play first. Whatever the priorities are there, though they have the homework and a lot of things for doing purpose, but still their play time is their play time and they would like to it. So indoor and outdoor games are there which they prefer to play. But recently in education, we have a different concept, that is gamification. So just we will I would like to say that it's not just designed for learners fun and enjoyment, it is also an instructional approach that can be used to enhance the effectiveness of instruction or student learning. So I would just share here one small video, and you all have to enjoy it. So is my screen visible to all?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes. Okay, so here it's a game. So I have to teach the students about the period. Period means here that we are using it as a stop sign. Full stop mostly we call it, and we tell where a sentence ends. Means we use it when a sentence ends and where the next one begins. So first of all, we will give them the basic information that what are the rules, means where we can implement it. Okay, means at the end of a statement we can utilize. Then again for the abbreviation form, we can use it. For example, DC is the abbreviation form for the District of Columbia. Then again we utilize it for the other in an abbreviation form. Means for example, Jen asked me why we left early. So here a period for a sentence that describe a question but does not ask one. So for these we will just provide the basic information. Again at the end of a sentence we use it. Okay, so such way we will first talk about the students, uh, when to use it and what are the examples. Now the same thing, same topics, after giving the information we would just go it. So here one exercise you can see, click on the correct punctuation mark. Down here the three signs are given. So Emory wants to play at the park. So suppose if I use this, I get the response immediately. Again, Taylor asked his mom if he could go home with Joy. So again, it's a completion of statement.
This is incorrect.
So if I am wrong, immediately I get the feedback. Yes, I am wrong and I need to correct myself. Again, 1 foot measure 12-inch long. So again, I
Great
use it.
job.
I got the compliment that yes, I am right or wrong. Again, Thanksgiving will be on Thursday, November 26.
Great job.
Again, we have to proceed ahead. We have 2 doors.
Great job.
My favorite subject at school is reading.
Wonderful.
Now here, can you help me find Mrs. Cooper? So here we can explain that yes, here the question is asked.
Great job.
So instead of the full stop, we have to use the question mark. Again, there are 6 people in my family.
Keep going.
Completion of the statement. I would
Nice
like.
try. You can do it better.
So I get here the response that yes, 14 was the correct and 2 was incorrect. So this helped me to know my progress at the same time. So the gamification is the we can say the tool which can help the child to get it immediately. Yes, where I need to correct myself. So as I said, it is designed for learners' fun and enjoyment. Means here the child is getting the interest what he or she is doing. Okay, they get the immediate feedback that how much they have understood. Okay, and is the topic is clear to them or not. Again, it's a approach which is used to enhance the effectiveness. It means what is taught, how much effective it is, because theoretical way if we will go, then they will temporarily keep in the mind, but in a playway method we will use any topic, then they keep it for a longer period and it has more impact, because with interest when we do something we keep in our brain. So just what is gamification in education? It is just an educational approach to motivate students to learn by using video game design. Okay, so in gamification we are using few games. Okay, these are the video games which is used to motivate the students. Means just now I have shown you that how we start to play, immediately we get the response, yes, I am right or wrong, and quickly then I have the idea, yes, I have to be careful when I am going ahead. The same thing, it maximize the enjoyment and engagement both. Means as I said that the time spent, attention time spent of the student has reduced. Okay, there are the several reasons because of it, it is lacked. uh, there may be the stress, again the proper they are not getting the proper sleep, and many other things are there which we can say has reduced their time spent. Again, the same method if we are using while teaching, they will get bored and they will not show any interest. Okay, so uh, as a educator, as a facilitator, we have to use the new technology, which by using we can create the interest of the students. So when they go with the gamification, they get the spirit that yes, we can do it. Means as we start any game, they are aware, they are excited enough, okay, what new things will come now, which new game they will play, and as they play this, they get the confidence. Means it increase their confidence level, yes, we can do it. Okay, so Al Gore also said that games are the new normal. Means it's a normal thing. Means in a normal way we can create the interest of the students and we can include them in the teaching learning process. So here, game and gamification, these two are different things. Game may be indoor and outdoor. Okay, so many indoor and outdoor games, all you know, even while teaching also, many games, for example, jigsaw puzzle we give to the students. Okay, and we ask them to play. Okay, so this is the way that we have to engage the students in learning. But gamification is a little bit different. Means whatever the positive characteristics of a game, we have to use it to create the fun among the students and the effect of engaging game player in the activity, that is the gamification. Again, there are the few pillars of the gamification. For example, that there is a particular goal, we set the rules, again we get the feedback system. Means just now we saw that as if I did wrong, I get the feedback. If I get the correct one, then I get the positive feedback. and there are the voluntary participations. Means when the students are there, they have to participate it themselves only. So in gamification, these building blocks more or less appear, but in a less pronounced manner. Means in a limitation, we have to do it. Now, let's see game-based learning, what it is. Okay, all you know that to meet the learning outcomes, we use the game-based learning. Means when just now I said that the jigsaw puzzle, if we give to the students and we ask them to solve it, then it create the problem solving skill among themselves. Okay, they think about it, they try their level best to solve that puzzle. Again, it is accomplished with the digital and non-digital games. Means in both way we play the we use the game based learning, and it involve or allow students to experience the learning. Means as they play themselves, they do it. But gamification, as I said, that these are the takeaways from the positive characteristics of the game. So what it do means, what is the impact of the gamification? You have seen when a child see any video, okay, then they want to go or to cross the next level, or they want to go at the next level, but until or unless they don't complete the level 1, they will not go on the level 2. So they involve themselves, means voluntary participate in that, so that can achieve the level 1, and then they go to the level 2. And in gamification, as they are getting the rewards in the form of the badges, achievements, they get inspired, they get motivated. And in gamification, it provides the students a choice in their learning path. Means several games are there, so they can choose it, means what topic they want to go with it, or the teacher will guide them according to the need of the child. Means to cater the need of different students, we have to use the several games, but there are many things which we need to cater. Now, here are the 9 elements of the gamifications. First, that rules are set. Then the goal should be achieved. One goal is targeted. Then strategy is planned, that yes, how to achieve that goal. So many times you have seen that the puzzles are there. In that also the children's just crossword puzzles are there. They try to solve it. The same way, several other games are there which they can use to achieve the level 2. Let's see the next one, that is a achievement. Sorry. So as they plan the strategy and follow it, they get the achievements. Means they get the feedback immediately, and once they complete the all levels, they get the mastery in that. Okay, and while performing all these things, the child get fun. Means they are get inspired and they get motivated, and they like to do it again and again. It create the collaboration also. Means when they discuss with their friends, yes, they have grasp from this game, or this game when they have played, they have achieved this much this level of mastery and all that. And the progress is also catered. You can see that mostly when we uh, use the gamification in education, means we show the video games which is related to the learning and all that. The progress is also monitored, and at last the appreciation is also rewarded, so it inspired the students. Can anybody tell me that, okay, all these things just I generally talked about the gamification, would you like to please share that why we need the gaming? Because prior we are not using such kinds of the methods, but as now the need of the student has differ, and we are implementing this gamification in education also. But can anybody suggest what may be the need, why we need to go with the gamification? What are the plus points of the gamification if we will use it?
Actively engaged in the games, because they are going to play the games, so they will feel completely engaged, and they will enjoy.
Yes, very
And whatever try, we learn the best.
Yes, means they will do their level best to get the success in that particular game which they are.
Rewards application, and when like you have shown, when they will see the car is winning, so to reach the winner line or something, na, they will
Yes,
definitely enjoy.
yeah, very true, ma'am. Yes, anybody else?
Ma'am, and especially when we are teaching mathematics and all, if we apply gamification, the concept will be more clear than the
Yeah,
explanation orally.
yeah, correct, ma'am.
Especially teaching Roman numbers, that one of my friend was telling Roman numbers, she was teaching with the help of a game. That will be more clear, standing children together in that formation. So that will be more clear to them.
Yeah, very true, ma'am. Because when I mean, not only it's bind with a particular subject, means in all subjects we can use it.
All subjects.
Yeah. So mostly the childrens have the fear regarding the maths. So if we will go through this method by applying this pedagogy, we can get it that the output is very good. Yes. Anyone else who want to share something? That why do we need for the gaming? Okay. So let's see here that we need for the gaming. Means why do we like gamification? So there are the two teaching methods. All we are knowing about it. That is the instructor led. Means mostly we have the benefit that it is very interactive. We say, and downside of it that the effectiveness of the lesson depends on the this instructor. Means how instructor or facilitator deliver that particular topic. It depends on that. Okay, if a person is a skilled one using different methods, knowledgeable one, then they deliver their topic very nicely and the students get interest. But sometimes it happens that all are not so well in delivering the message or the knowledge or their teaching part. At that time, the children get bored because the same method, if a teacher is using, then it can't grab the attention of the student for a longer period. The another which we are getting, that is the computer based, and we know that these are the cheap and can take place anytime and anywhere. Means now most of the schools have get modernized. They have a decom system, and they utilize to show the videos, ppts and all that, and try to involve the attention. Now recently the gamification is also introduced in many of the schools, because here in instructor led and the computer based we are observing that it's a one way only, but in gamification both methods are catered, both are utilized in a very well manner. Even it allow more students to interaction and more practice. Means when the child don't cross the first level, they would like to go with the another one, and immediately they get the feedback. And they get the response, and it motivate them, it inspired them, it make them ready to learn. Okay, they have the mindset, okay, today we are going to play a game, that they are more interested, they are waiting for it. Here we can see that many gamification examples are there in education which is recently used. Okay, so these are the Kickstarter, then Quizlet is there, Khan Academy is also using the video and video games and all that. Duolingo is also there, Class Dojo is there, Kahoot is there. Okay, Kahoot is mostly used to the solution to use at schools and at work for e-learning while playing. Anyone can feel more comfortable and confident. Means as they utilize it, they find that yes, they are getting the progress, and where they are lagging behind, they get their weak areas where they have to work again. So again and again to cross that level, they will make the several attempts, and at last they will get the perfection in that, and they will go to the next level. So here it provide the opportunity to improve themselves. Here mostly this is the flow of gamification work. Means when we are planning to implement the gamification, we have to first understand our target audience. Okay, means which standard, which grade students we are going to show that video. Okay, we have to be very careful that whatever when we are planning for the student, it should be correlated with the curriculum. Means it should not happen that yes, second standard child is shown the game of the 7th standard or the 6th standard. Means according to their age, or as I said, that we have to first identify, analyze our target audience, means which standard we are implementing this. Again, when we plan it out, when we find that yes, this standard, this grade students are the audience, then we have to define the learning objectives. Means by playing that method, what objectives can be achieved. Once the objectives are decided, we have to structuring the experience. Means we have to monitor the progress of each student. Means when they play it, we have to get it, yes, how many students are there who are the slow learner, because they will take time to cross the level, play the game, but they will get the interest. Even after making 1 or 2 attempt, they will not give up. They will try at the 3rd time. Yes, I have to do it. I have to do it. And then at last, they will also get success. So this is cater for the all individual, means personalized needs of the students. As we are facing, many students are there and their educational needs are different. Few are the slow learner, but few are the quick one, means they grasp the knowledge quickly. But many times the student, those who are average one, they can't get, though you are showing them doing some activities or all explanation and all, you are implementing, taking the test and all that, but still their progress is not improved. But by engaging them in such kinds of the games, we can see the progress in the academics. Even we have to identify the resources, means from where we are taking all these. Okay, after that we have to apply this gamification elements. So here are the few tips for implementing the gamification in learning the. So first we have to choose the right platform. Means we have to take care that in a proper channel we have to select the games. Okay, educational software development framework, we have to select first, or a platform that support the gamification features. Okay, we have seen that many games are available in the on the educational on the online platform, but to choose the right game for our students is very important. Okay, the selection of the game should be appropriate only, then only we can deliver the message very nicely. As we choose the right platform, then we have to clear the objectives. We have to decide the specific learning objectives and these goals which align with the curriculum. As I said, that we have to be very careful. Means as we choose our audience, we have to take care that what is the curriculum plan for them. We have to set the objectives accordingly, and we have to cater that what outcomes we are getting after implementing the gamification. As we do this, we also design engaging game mechanics. Okay, so these gamification elements, which such as the points, badges, leaderboard, challenges, and the rewards, it should also come along with the learning objectives. Means whenever a child is playing a game, should get the quick response. Yes, he is right or wrong. Okay, as it said that it provide the feedback and it's a progress tracking. Means how the child is doing well. Okay, how many attempts he has done. Just now I have shown at the beginning that yes, out of 10, 8 was correct and 2 was wrong. So it shows that yes, the concept is much clear. Again, I will try my game as there is a replay option. Okay, so next time as I got it that where I made the mistake, I will avoid next time, and then my level will be increased one. Because once we get them, we are familiar with our mistakes, we try to improve. So same way in the gamification, the child get the opportunity to improve their level. Again, for implementing gamification, we have to take care that it should gamify the assessment and evaluation also. Means it the challenges the students has to apply their knowledge, demonstrate the problem solving skill, and engage with the course material in a meaningful ways. Just now I said though twice thrice the child is not getting the success, but again and again they try their level best, they will go ahead. They don't give up in the mid. Even in this, we are getting the continuous evolution and the uh, feedback. So the child is also aware that yes, what progress he is doing. So can anybody tell me that what difference we are getting here in the old way method and the now gamification which we are doing, the traditional learning and the gamified learning? So now we have discussed what is gamification. So can you share that what difference are you observing here, the traditional way which we are using first and now the gamification is implemented in the education? Yes, anyone else?
Yes, ma'am. Previous method is only theory, only lecture method.
Yes.
But now it's practical and enjoying and activity learning through reading or through activities.
Yes, very true, ma'am. Sangeeta ma'am is said traditional way just it was just based on the rote learning and all that. ये पहले
Yeah.
तो सिर्फ ऐसा था कि टीचर ने बता दिया और बच्चों ने सुन लिया
जी.
एंड लेकिन अभी हमें बहुत चेंजेस दिखने को मिलते हैं, है ना? हम ये नहीं बोल सकते कि हम ट्रेडिशनल वे से जाएंगे एंड वी विल गेट द आउटपुट बिकॉज रिसेंट generation is very advanced. Okay, they get the knowledge from several sources. So if just in a lecture method you would go, they will not appreciate, or I must say that they are not uh, they will not get more interest in the teaching learning process. They want the every time the new things. Yes, anybody else? Traditional way and now the gamification has came.
Yeah, in rote learning earlier, that it will not create an interest of the child that they don't want. It seems boring to them. After some point of time, a repetition is there. But now, if we'll talk about the gamification, so it will create interest. Okay. As a game, they will learn things and they will want to do more and more as to achieve the levels accordingly.
Yes, very nice, ma'am. See, in traditional method, we have the limited, we can say, limited knowledge. But now it's just a ocean from where the children has to grasp the knowledge. So gamification has changed the definition of education now these days. Prior, we are saying that yes, reading and all that was the basic things which we can do and we will implement. But recently, it's not like that. This children's want a variety. Yeah, anybody else? My mom, would you like to say something?
Ma'am, when we talk about traditional method, obviously the child doesn't show interest and they can feel obviously sleepy because they are not completely engaged. That is the
Yes.
reason.
Yes.
When they
So
feel they are engaged, when the activity is obviously the book, who enjoys books? Matlab rarely. Of our age, we can enjoy books, but today's generation doesn't enjoy books.
yeah.
Yeah. So that is the thing. How to make them learn is the most important thing, है ना?
Yes. My mom, very nice. Yes. Anybody else? Srilata ma'am, what is your experience? What do you feel that how the gamification has changed and the traditional method is different from it?
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Children love this gamification. The problem is in rural area, teachers should have more, should be equipped more towards the using of gamification. So a lot of we should also create interest in them, and we have to.
So do you feel that yes, gamification should be implemented in education?
100%, ma'am. Children are
Okay.
more talented than the teachers. If you give the
Yeah.
clue,
Sometimes
they are
sometimes
deciding.
such experience we feel, right?
Sure, ma'am. They show more interest, ma'am. When we are doing this, they show more interested and they bring new ideas. We can see
Yeah.
the creativity in them more.
Yes. Soni ma'am, do you want to say something? Soni Gupta ma'am, would you like to share something? Okay. So let's see here the traditional versus gamified learning.
Yeah, ma'am. I want to share one experience of Hindi class.
Okay, ma'am.
या आजकल जो ट्रेडिशनल मेथड हम लोग नहीं यूज कर रहे हैं
हाँ,
वो कहीं ना कहीं तो ठीक है हम लोगों ने छोड़ दिया, लेकिन उनको जब हम लर्निंग मेथड आज के टाइम में सिखाते हैं, आई थिंक कि उनको टिप्स बेस अगर हम साथ साथ एक्टिविटी के बताते जाएं तो उनके लिए बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग हो जाता है। मैं अपनी क्लास का एक्सपीरियंस बताती हूँ। बच्चों को मति की मात्रा में बहुत ज्यादा डिफिकल्टी होती थी कि मति में छोटी की लगती है या बड़ी की लगती है।
बिल्कुल सही है।
तब उनको इस तरह से टिप्स देके क्लू देके समझाया गया कि जब पार्टनर है वो आपके साथ बैठे हैं, श्रीमती आफ्टर मैरिज मम्मी पापा जैसे बैठे हैं, तो मती की मात्रा उसमें छोटी इसमें आएगी, इस सॉरी इसमें बड़ी आएगी, और जब हम बुद्धि में करेंगे तो छोटी की आएगी।
Good, ma'am. Means according to the demand of the student, we have
या
to get
इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। मतलब स्पेशली क्लास में हम प्रिपेयर करके नहीं जा सकते कि आज मैंने ये किया तो बच्चों को यही देना है। अकॉर्डिंग टू द इंटरेस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स वी कैन engage and we can give the knowledge.
Yes, very true, Sangeeta ma'am. Here we also have the experience that कि जब हम स्टूडेंट थे तो हमारे टीचर ने जो मैसेज जो भी नॉलेज हमें डिलीवर किया, वी हैव बिलीव ऑन दैट कि दैट इज 100% correct, and we are going with that. But today's students, they are not like that. If we say something but they have their own opinion, they immediately interrupt you in mid and they will say ki ma'am, this is like this also, no? Means they put their ideas or their thoughts at the same moment, and many times if they are aware something different, they just share with all. So let's see here the traditional learning, what it is, and the difference between the gamified learning. So for the traditional learning, we can say it's a defined one. Means what we decided, that much we will deliver. But in gamified learning, we get it's a explode. Okay, so the children get the new ideas. They explore their knowledge there. Again in the traditional, we are getting that both options are there. That means sometimes we are getting the success and sometimes we don't get it. Means in whatever learning we are grasping, not necessary that is every time successful. But in gamified, we are getting that we try our level best and we achieve that levels. Again traditional, we consider that it's a pen paper board, and after that we are getting the marks, grades, and then it decide ki okay, we are getting this much progress. But in gamified, immediately we are getting the gauges. Okay, we are getting the leadership mark and all that. So we are aware about our progress at the same moment when we play it. In traditional learning, again we can say that this is just the learning skills, we are learning something. But in gamified, we understand, that is more important, because learning is important but understanding the concept is more important. Because today what we say, that whatever knowledge we are getting, we have to apply it in real life situation also. The child should be able to implement that knowledge in the real life scenario. It should not just happen ki they are getting the bookish knowledge only, and whenever they get the failure, they get demoralized and do the wrong or take the wrong steps. Gamified learning just build their confidence, and that's why they get the inner motivation. See, two type of the motivation, all we have heard, inner and outer. So outer we are getting randomly when we are going with the traditional learning, but when we are going with the gamified, immediately we are getting the outer inspiration. Same way we get the inner inspiration also, inner motivation also कि okay, मैंने ये level achieve कर लिया, अब मुझे second level पे करना है. And then they get inner motivation and then they attempt again and again and they achieve the success. Here again we can see sorry, that grades and percentages are the feedback in the form, means evaluation is done on the basis of the grades and the percentage which the child is getting. But here in the gamified, the points and the badges are given which motivate the child at the same moment. So let's see here that growth of gamification means there are the 5 strategic gamification methods. Okay, and these are the I think now it's visible properly. So here we can see that gamification S curve. Okay, so it's showing the growth, means when we implement in education, we are getting more positive feedback. So the first one here we can see, sorry. The first strategy of gamification is this, that instead of providing them the assessment and all that, we are instead of providing the class worksheet and assign the students the quest and all that, here the new subject we can introduce through the gamification, or we can assign a project, and after understanding the concept, the children are able to complete that project. Again, we see that the gamification, mostly we use the it's a team building game, where the childrens are playing together, they are getting the feedback immediately. Evaluation is also done on the basis of badges, and these students then get the inspiration, they get the motivation ki yes, my friend has achieved this level, then I also have to achieve that next level. Again, one of the gamification strategies that instead of the class parties or the treats, the students earn points towards a class field trip by behaving and doing their assignments. So we can just motivate the students ki yes, as they have get the badges, the same way in their practical life when they go on a field visit and all that, they should behave nicely. So for that also they will be rewarded. So we can correlate it with the game plus the practical experience or the knowledge which they are getting. Again, the gamification, we can pair the subject, that is student struggle. Just now the ma'am said that in maths also, she shows some videos, and by playway method, the students understand the concepts more better. Even the Hindi teacher also shared that yes, many times just giving the instruction is not sufficient. Many times we have to use the different methods, we have to create the fun, okay, and motivate them. So here, to encourage, to motivate the students, we have to give them the reward at the same time. Again, in the gamification, the strategy which we can implement, that we have to talk with them or individually about what motivates them as a students, and then they will share their experience ki yes, where they are lagging behind, what problems they are facing. So these all things help us, the educator, also to understand ki where they have to work more. So in short, we can say that the motivation when the confidence level increase, they don't have fear to try the new things. They are confident enough that they go with the new things also. So today's scenario is this, that few students we are having who have the fear regarding their failures, means they are not ready to accept the failure in that field. But here, when they go with the playway method, with the video game method, they find it ki, okay, if they can't achieve success this time, again they will try and they will get the success. It's a play that help us to serious things better. Again, for the gamification, we will say that whatever the difficult topics are there, through the playway method, through the gamification, we can make it simple for the students. We can make it more interesting. So they will not afraid, yes, this thing is very difficult for them. If we will go with the every time with the same method, they will not have the interest. Again, they will afraid, yes, this thing is very difficult, very complex, and they would not. That time we can implement the gamification, so their motivation level can be increased. Here for the gamification, mostly what we say that as the student enjoy it, they feel a sense of achievement, they are getting the wow moment. Okay, wow moment means where they are involve themselves with that flow. So overall, the gamification is just to motivate the students. So here we can get it the few benefits of the gamification. As I said, that it increase the level of engagement in the classroom, as the time span of the student is very limited, and within the 10 or 15 minute only their interest is most of the time has gone. And to grab their attention, to make them engage in the classroom, we can apply it. Again, we can say that it's not limited to the classroom. Okay, if a child is more talented, they can go with the next level also. So it, we can say it's a collaboration skill is also improved by using the gamification. Then knowledge and the knowledge retention is also a benefit of gamification. Again, in gamification, the learners or the students, they get the options, means what they would like, they will go with it. Okay, we can say the level, which level they want to, they can, means there is no limitation. If they cross the second, they can go ahead with the third one also. Okay, and overall we can say these are the benefits, means it enhanced the motivation, then it improved the learning outcomes. As I said, that the students are getting interested themselves, they are the self motivated, then the outcome also good one. Again, it promote the social interactions, as the children are engaged, they share their experience, then they are socially connected also. Then it encourages the critical thinking. As I said, that if once or twice they can't get success, again they try it, try and try, make them perfect. Okay, we say now, try and try, don't cry. So here the children also, when they try again and again, they get the motivation, and it's good for the personalized learning. As I said, that it cater the need of the different students. Okay, means the each child is not having the same way to learn or grasp the knowledge in the same way. Different students are we are having in the classroom. Okay, so they can go with their pace. Again, it increase the engagement and the participation. As I said, that the self participation is very important, and they go with it. uh, Here overall we get that what are the weak points through the gamification. Again, what are the need to learn and achieve by the end of each stage or the milestones. So when they have crossed their stages, we are getting that where the child need to learn more. Even the child evaluate himself or herself also. Yes, in this topic, this particular area is there where he or she have not performed well, they will focus. Again, it make the ultimate objective seem more achievable and measurable. Again, we say that it ensure that whatever the obstacles they are getting within and between each stage, it is easily identified. But we have to be very careful while we are implementing this gamification in learning, as we should be aware that there should be flexibility in learning, because it is very important for the personalized learning. Then again, we can say that attention span has declined these days. So to increase, to grab the attention, we can use it, but we have to go through the proper sources. So at last, I would like to say that we have studied that it cannot be ignored that today's students are living more digitally and therefore are more computer literate by default. So means knowingly or unknowingly, today's generation, they have become the computer literate. Okay, and they utilize their most of the time in with the gadgets only. So if what they have already interest, if we will go with that, they will be more inspired and more motivated. Okay, as we know that their interest in video games is increasing day by day, but we have to take care, we have to decide the limits. As a facilitator, we have to provide them that it can affect their physical health also. Means if they will utilize their most of the time with all these gadgets and all, then it will affect their physical health. Again, have to face the mental health problems also, because many times the children get addicted for using the gadgets and all that. As they get the interest, they play it again and again to achieve the next level. So somewhere we have to guide them that there should be a particular time limit which they have to utilize. So we have seen the power of the gamification, that yes, it should be implemented, but we have to take care that education software development companies, they are playing a crucial role in designing and implementing gamified learning platforms. Several software development companies are available in the market, but as a facilitator, we have to guide our young learners that which source they have to use it and where they have to stop it. So anyone else who want to say or ask something? So should I hand over to sir? Sir, am I audible?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you recap this one? We will. I missed some in the starting.
Means what is gamification?
Yes, starting. Yes,
Same here, ma'am.
introduction.
I also missed the beginning part. So if you can just give a recap of the introduction.
Okay, ma'am. So we at the beginning we have just discussed that what is gamification in education. Okay, so game plus gamification, two different concepts are there. So game mostly we consider that for fun the students or the children's play. So whatever the positive characteristics of the game is there, that is implemented in gamification. Means playway method, the children learn the things. It motivate them and it maximize the enjoyment. Means through uh, learning through playway method, they understand it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Sir?
Yeah. So I believe indeed it was a much awaited session because gamification is always a wonderful topic to listen. I believe everyone will accept this. Now it's time that we listen to the feedback of the participants. We request someone of you to come forward and give your valuable feedback about today's session. May I call Punita ma'am? Punita ma'am? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Hello. Good evening, everyone. I joined quite late, but it was very, uh, uh, I can say, from the point of view of the students, it was very interesting and to engage students and uh, because nowadays children are losing interest in studies. They are more towards gadgets and videos and reels. So to maintain their interest in studies, it is a very nice way. So we should adopt it.
Great, ma'am. Thank you. So lots and lots of appreciations from the end of SNTTC also, Mrs. Sunita Karande. And dear participants, those who wish to stay informed about our day-to-day sessions like this can join our webinar group. I am sharing the link of our webinar group. You will be getting the flyers over there along with the links, so you can join and listen to the session. So I believe that's all for the day. We are calling it, a day.